All right. I think that should do it. Hey guys, I meant to start earlier. I got distracted with something. But until that develops further, well, I shouldn't even tease it like that. It's nothing to do with you guys. Hey guys, how we doing? Hi, it's Tech. I'm fumbling this back. You know what? Hold on. I need to get my water. I'll be right back. Absolutely fumbling, man. Yeah. All right. The rest of today's episode is going to be really interesting. This is how it's going to start. How we doing, everybody? It's Tech. It's Tech Turnka. How you guys doing? How's everybody hanging? Let's see. I guess the one kind of semi-important thing is that I have finally. I don't want to say that like gotten a hand. It's too early to say I've gotten a handle on all of the hiragana, but I've seen them all. I've seen them all, and I had practice with them all, and I'm getting there, which means I'm close. I'm close to finishing the first step. Yeah. And I guess I can. It's not like a big secret or anything, but what is my plan? Is I have. I found a YouTube video from somebody who I kind of trust. They were suggested to me from secondary source, and I was using that YouTube video to learn and kind of get a handle of hiragana. And I think they also have a thing of katakana. So once I'm like really nailed it with that hiragana, what I'm gonna do afterwards is that I'm gonna go try and learn the katakana. They don't have any kanji, which makes sense because kanji is ridiculous. But there's another video that I can reference, not specifically for learning kanji, but they're gonna get me in the right direction. I think. Hell, it's been a while since I've seen it. But I am advancing steadily, slowly, for sure. I can't wait until I'm even a little bit proficient. Other than that, we are, I want to say, about 48 hours, probably less, honestly, away from Summer 8, which doesn't matter to very many of you. Grand Order Summer Event 8. But I'm prepared. Well, that's what I thought. That's what I thought about a bunch of other things, and that did not go out well. So we'll see how it ends up. Still avoiding Umusume like the plague, just because nothing wrong with it, honestly. Everyone seems like they're having a blast with it. It's just I don't know. It's not that it's not for me. It's just that like that seems fun. I don't want to. I'm sorry. What else? Nothing much else, really. I guess I'm just stalling so that I can get some other stuff done on the side, like that. You know, in the hours leading up to this, I had a whole big thing that I was planning, like a whole monologue. But like, this often happens specifically with me. I don't know if it happens with anybody else, but like I'll be like, yeah, I'm gonna talk about this when I get there, do this, and then and then I get here, and then I'm just like, I don't know, man, just freeballing it. But I mean, nothing, I guess, wrong with that. It's just kind of disappointing for myself. But, you know, we all make adjustments. Everything as is. Everything is what it is, you know. But that's enough about that. If anybody's watching this and you somehow didn't see the previous episode, don't you've missed very little. I'm gonna admit. It was almost entirely. No, actually, it was entirely. There's nothing almost about it. Shirou got roped into spying on what's his fucking name again? Castor's husband with Castor, because she was afraid he was cheating on her with Taiga. I guess. I don't know, a weird stretch to make, but whatever. She's the one with bridal insecurity. And we started a new loop, so here we are. Oh, also, I went back in free time to go do this. If you don't know, did I ever upload that? I meant to. What did it say? Emiya, the Love Detective, Act 1. And then there's a thing that says new over here, but there's nothing here. Okay. A new day. Nothing happens. Fun. Wow. Did I? I guess I didn't upload the Emiya Love Detective thing. Hold on. I'm gonna turn this down just a little bit. Yeah. I'm sure someday we will all see again. Something new. Let's go. Ghost house. Okay. I guess if that's all there is to do. I head towards the residential area with neat rows of Western-style buildings. Going uphill, I make a detour around Tosaka's familiar house into the woods. The glaring sunlight blinds me. I find the house I was looking for much sooner than I expected. Oh, is it? So is Luvia's... They said something about Luvia's ancestors, the Edelfelts, making a twin set of houses, Western style houses, before abandoning them when they got washed in the Grill War. Is this the other one? Is Tosaka living in one of them and this the other one? Maybe not. I'll need to think about it because I need to see the map again. So this is the other of the twin houses. Yeah, there it is. Two Western style buildings look too much alike. Makes me feel like I've suddenly teleported to Shinto with a single step, even though having just been in Miyama. But if you look carefully, you'll notice that it's different from the one in Shinto. The image of this place at night, one that I have no memory of ever seeing. There was unmistakably the place where the lady mage and her servant were hiding out. It's empty, I think. Was I too late? The second floor is too quiet. If I had arrived in this mansion a little earlier, that mage might have still been sleeping on the sofa right about now. No, it's not right. There's no sign that anyone has used this room. I searched around the room. I spot 3 differences from the mansion in Shinto. There's a bloodstain that was splattered on the floor half a year ago. An accessory lying near the bloodstain, and a 16-piece puzzle has been left on the table. This sounds like their hideout. The mage named Bazette isn't here, but there are definitely bloodstains. There are 2 possibilities that I can think of. Either that mage is a ghost that didn't know she's already dead, or this isn't her real stronghold. The real coffin must be someplace else. This is just the place where she comes, falling down in the very beginning. Someone's wish. A method to reproduce the Holy Grail War. It's not enough to only gather the components. Just gathering the parts won't make the world move. If normal days were all they wanted, a stagnant world would have been good enough. But if they wanted to reproduce the war, the one at the center of it all would have to keep moving, or the conflict would not reappear. You must discover the meaning of your existence. I think the gate cop must do that. Damn. For that purpose, the one granting the wish with disguised himself as someone who can keep the world turning. Or maybe he just borrowed this person's point of view. If he keeps the normal days moving, the fake Holy Grail War will keep moving as well. Though the day and night don't line up, they're definitely linked by that momentum alone. And it's because these 4 days still exist that Bazette Fraga McRemits is able to continue her war. Or, conversely, as long as the nighttime war keeps repeating, the observation of these 4 days can perpetuate as well. Oh, what's fake is only one person. Though he did make one mistake. It was a routine that consisted only of keeping the days turning. A simple task of spending the same old, worn 4 days without the need to cause any changes whatsoever. On some impulse, he wound up finding it enjoyable. He intervened on purpose. As long as it remains incomplete and full of holes, it'll never be destroyed. But because he wants to see new, boring, ordinary days, he's filling those holes with his own volition. Interesting. Well, whatever. Now that I've confirmed who was the master here, all that's left is to set up the counterattack. Fortunately, there's already a servant much more knowledgeable about this mage than someone like myself. Shattering the God of War's blade at the job of the Hound's spear. I'll leave the house for now. My spoils for conquering this little hideout will be the accessory that fell on the floor. As I turn to leave, my eyes stop on the table once again. I see a mixed up, neglected picture. With just a little more, the puzzle that was never meant to be finished is about to be complete. Oh, really? Her remains have been obtained. Go to the harbor and try asking for cooperation once again. Her earring? Interesting. Just after 9 p.m., dinner's already over, no major events. We'll call it a day. All right. Yeah, it was somewhere around here. And then the other one was around here somewhere. Okay. Nobody want to hang in the morning. I can't do anything with the outskirts. Hey, yo. Hey, pal. I got some questions for you. Harbor, familiar face, Lancer. Let me ask you for cooperation, pal. One conclusion. To defeat the enemy that is yet to be seen, Lancer's cooperation is essential. It's not because the other servants are unwilling to cooperate. If there's even someone who can defeat her at all, it isn't Saber. Certainly not myself. No. She can fall by none other than the spearman's hand. Lancer. I call out to him. This, too, is a new fragment of the daily life I haven't seen until now. I explain the situation to the best of my ability. About the reproducing of the Holy Grail War. About Bazette Fraga McRemits, who continues to fight at night. About the fact she needs to be defeated for everything to be resolved. And that her former servant, Lancer, is the trump card. You're showing up a lot here, pal. Lancer remains silent. Telling him the truth won't be enough to change his response. Just before... He'll refuse, saying it has nothing to do with him. So before that... I'll return this to you. It originally belonged to the two of you, didn't it? I tossed the earring I found at the mansion over to him. That's not it, you idiot. Where did you find this? You haven't met yet, have you? She dropped one of them. You didn't go to that mansion? It wasn't necessary. Plus, he couldn't afford to do so in the middle of the Holy Grail War. Damn, I give up. Anyway, I'll keep it for now. Is that okay for you to just hand it over like this? It's for the best. Well, to be honest, you're the last person I'd want to give it to. There's no point in saying that. Look, the point is, the earring has been returned to its owner. If even a present like this doesn't work, there's not much hope in getting Lancer's help. Just like before, I must think of a way to beat her with me and Saber. Fine. When's the operation going down? Let me think. Huh? Wait, what? The hell's your problem? I'm going with you, so tell me when. A change of heart? Lancer's agreed to cooperate. No, thanks. The time is before midnight at the courtyard in front of the church, but... Got it. See you there. Oh, one condition. I'll eliminate the master myself, so don't you dare button in. You don't need to bring Saber either. I know her tactics. It'll be over in a minute. See ya. Nancy goes back to finish his fishing spot. No, wait a minute. What? Is there something else? No, I mean, is it really okay? I know it's my request, but didn't you swear not to kill women or masters? Don't sweat the details. There'd be no fun in living if you let yourself be held back by everything you ever said. So he says. Who was the one stuck by those details until the bitter end? Lancer, you know there will be consequences if you violate your gaze. Will you be alright? Breaking 2 oaths? That was the end of his mirth. Through a conspiracy by Maeve, Kukulin had his left arm sealed after eating what he knew to be dog meat. Ain't really a gaze, I'll be alright. Guess I never told you, but what Kulain's hound was protecting to the very end was his friend's honor. Something like that. What a pain. It means I gotta keep protecting it no matter what or I'll look lame, right? With a cynical smirk, Lancer disappears towards the wharf. The twilight of Kulain's hound. As he was surrounded by Queen Maeve's forces, the bards sang to him like so. Give me your spear, or I will spread the story of your shame. In that era, the songs of the minstrels were treated as truth, even if they were pure fiction. Kukulain gave his spears to the minstrels. The spears which had passed into the enemy's hands, one by one, snatched all that was dear to him. There were 3 minstrels. The first threatened Kukulain's honor. The second pressed for the spear by threatening to mock all of Ulster otherwise. And the third... Kukulain had lost his charioteer and his favorite horse. Still, the third minstrel sang again for the last spear. There are no more spears to give. For the peace of my own honor. For the price of my own honor. For the ransom over the honor of all Ulster. I have paid in full. So said Kukulain, raising his voice. To that... I see. So let me sing to shame your family, and all who are dear to you. The minstrel laughed and sang a reply. Hearing this, Kukulain laughed at the top of his voice. I have no choice then tossed the last spear. By the enemy's hand, the spear finally pierced the belly of the hound. I'm not sure why Lancer's willing to help, but everything's now fully prepared. Under the dim moonlight, tonight at the church, a conclusion will be reached. Wait, really? Really? Church at night, finale draws closer. Interesting. Really? Is that it? I wish I could save properly. Let me fart around a little bit longer. Let's call it a day. I have all the time, I have all the nights in the world to go deal with that. Look, a new one by Taiga. All right. Taiga, what you got for us? We're all sitting in the living room at lunch as lunchtime draws near. Suddenly, while watching television, sure would be nice to get married. Those are the words I hear. I sense a sudden awkward tension in the air. I bet everyone feels the same way. What's this? Taiga, you planning to get married? Setting her cup of milk tea down on its saucer with a clink, Iliya says what the rest of us are thinking. Sakura then speaks up as well. I suppose it's true what they say about how there's total silence just before a bomb goes off. If you need the place for the ceremony, I don't mind letting out Iceberg Castle. Although you need someone to stand at the altar with first, of course. Tosaka's the next to speak. That's the moment of the explosion. I haven't got anyone like that. Shirou's gotten so reliable these days, so I was thinking I'd never have to. But that was before our first freeloader. And that turned into 2, then 3, and now Kiritsugu-san's place is some kind of dreamy hot spring hotel. Or no, a girls' school is the trend these days. Yeah, trend. Oh, geez. And now it's become practically a brothel. I can't afford to take my watchful eye off any of you for 1 second. Taiga, please calm down. Well, what does that make me? At this rate, I thought it'd be forever up to me to support Shirou as both a teacher and big sister, getting him down the path of life with one hand on his back to keep him from straying. That was getting to be such a pain. I'd consider just going through a nice castration instead. Or I was going with the great country's time-honored traditional infanticide system. What? And consigning 1 or 2 of these incapturable subjects to infinite darkness, you see. What is happening? Saber, do it. I won't mind. Things are getting interesting now. Alright, let's do it. Yeah, that's the right way. Let's do this first and think about everything else later. Easy. It didn't look like a strong blow to me, but it sent Fujini staggering before she gently collapsed onto the floor. I feel sorry for Fujini, but this was the most appropriate and fastest way of dealing with the issue. Taiga is now sleeping. I apologize, Shirou. It was too sudden, and I ended up taking rather drastic measures. After carrying Fujini to her room... Oh, after carrying... I was like, that's weird. Hey there! How you doing, new chatter? I'm doing fine, thank you. How you doing? After carrying Fujini to her room, Sakura apologizes. Don't worry about it. Oh, don't worry about it. Who knows what tragedy might have unfolded if we let her go on. To begin with, it was Tosaka who gave the order. Yeah. Oh. Okay, I see now. What? Are you going to tell me that we shouldn't have let Fujimura-sensei's true instincts run wild? No, I truly have no complaints. Had Saber not done so, I would have been putting my own life on the line to stop it, probably. Thinking it over, I'd say we got away with minimum damage this time. It sure is a problem for her, though. If she wants to get married, she doesn't need to think about herself more. She really is a teacher through and through, forever thinking about the good of others. My oh my, remarks Iliya as she puts another pot of tea. Emiya-kun, how about you take Fujimura-sensei? Absolutely not. Lightning speed response. The words were out of Sakura's mouth before Tosaka could finish saying sensei, and almost seemed to leave a sonic boom in their wake. So I mean, it's kind of an anime game. It's a visual novel. I'm kidding. Look, Emiya-kun's freezing up in the surprise. Senpai, that's not really what it means, okay? What the heck does it mean? Is what I want to ask, but decide against delving in further. Well, if you tell her that, Fujini... Oh, haha. Well, if you tell her that, Fujini may take a while to get it too. Yeah, it's this way that's the way it usually is. It's the kind of topic we're all particularly distant from. She's right about that. None of the usual crowd that gathers here is what you call a normal life. Has it what you would call a normal life regarding to marriage or family living. Suddenly, Sakura's eyes meet mine. Kosaka noticed. At an angle, I could see an unpleasant smile directed at me. What are you talking about, Rin? Don't you have a priest for your guardian and all? Yeah, I could say I like this style of presentation, I guess. To the viewers watching later, I'm talking to a bot in my chat. There. But I wasn't living in the church, and it's not like we were close to begin with. I suppose so. Although I've never seen one myself, the church is where weddings are supposed to take place in Fuyuki. Come to think of it, have there ever been any couples who got married by that guy? That sounds, how do I put this? Less like being wed and more like being judged before God. Some weird sort of Twilight Zone, maybe. Sure there were. Sure there were. Well, we know what kind of guy he really was, but that doesn't mean he wasn't devoted to his duties as a priest. I'm sure the couples who married in this church were quite satisfied. Right. The scary thing is, aside from his personality, as a priest, that man was perfect. Well, when it comes to marriage, Kuzuki Sensei and Castor story is the closest. Does that count? Would you mind if I interrupt for a moment? I have had some experience with a wedding myself. The ceremony, such as it was held at the castle. Huh? Sakura Tosaka and I freeze in shock. What are you acting surprised for? Really natural for Saber to have already been married. I feel like playing it too. Well, if you feel like playing this game, you can either wait a couple months for it to come out officially uh, in the re-release, or you can go on to the shady sites that I did and download it direct from there. Come to think of it, it really is. That's cool, they say. I see. Saber's legend includes a lot of facts that may or may not be true, but marriage is one that is often mentioned. It's just that knowing that the blah, blah, blah. It's just that knowing the way it ends, it can't possibly be a good topic to bring up out of mere curiosity. Is game paid or unpaid? Yeah. If you wait, you're gonna have to. If you wait the months, you're gonna have to pay for it. But if you want to risk it, you can go find it unpaid. Tosaka and Sakura seem to have the same thought as we exchange glances. So how did the two of you end up living together? I do not think it will be very helpful as a reference, Iliya's field. Would that still be acceptable? Yeah, I'm not planning on a thorough study or anything. Is that so? This is the part where not having Fujini around really. Oh, this is the part where not having Fujini around really helps. The ceremony was magnificent and grand. As the entire country was involved, it lasted for nearly 7 days. When she, Guinevere, and I were wed, our marriage was celebrated by all throughout the land. I swore to love her as a man, falsehood though it was. However, as a king before, I was a king before I was a husband. Yeah, you were a king before you were a lot of things. To put it in a more crucial manner, you could say, to put it in a more cruel manner, you could say that I married her as a king. Then you two were married even though you didn't love her? Yeah, there's that question. Can I play this game on a PS5? 4? Sure, man. That's right. That is right. Though I did bear her goodwill in my own way, I am certain it was insufficient for a husband. As a result, we betrayed each other. She led a life of misfortune, and I bear part of the blame for allowing her honor to be soiled. Still, I, as a man, tried to love her as much as I possibly could. Although it was a political marriage, the wedding ceremony was the one time I could earnestly wish for her happiness. Uh, to me as a human, it was a very blissful moment. The way she told that story was much too calm. I couldn't possibly understand just what kind of emotions were mixed in there. Yeah, here it comes. Here's the pitch. I'm having a completely separate game that I play with myself here, off to the side that nobody can see. And with that, Saber's tale comes to an end with a smile mixed in with a hint of loneliness. Oh, really? That's it? Ooh, shit. Why is the third afternoon the most busy? Let's go hang with Sakura. In my room? What? Nothing particularly special is happening. By the way, yes. Because I want to continue this game. Nothing particularly special is happening. I guess I'll just go back to my room. It'd be nice to idle about in the living room and watch TV or something, but that wouldn't be nice to Saber and Ryder. Having no interest in either sports shows or travel programs, staying around them would just be a burden on them. Huh? The door's open. Is someone taking care of the cleaning for me? It's not like being discovered would be an issue, but... Silencing my footsteps, I approach the doorway. Since Saber and Ryder are both in the living room, the one that remains... Ah, bingo. She's staring at the desk. I wonder what she's been up to. Now would be a good time to return to the living room quietly, but I'm kind of bothered by the expression on her face. Sakura? Showing no signs of surprise, she turns to glare at me. Oh shit. It's as if her room... As if it's her room I've been peeking in. She looks obviously displeased. Are you busy? I'll come back later then. Pardon me for intruding. I step back despite the fact that the room in question is in fact my own. Being pressured by Sakura in that state of mind, though. Senpai, are you being threatened by Nissan? Aren't you making too big of a deal out of it? Come on now, me being threatened by Tosaka. Yeah, definitely. Always, actually, yeah. Please don't lie to me. I mean, she's actually sent you a threatening letter, didn't she? Well, her threats have always been very, very direct. You aren't listening, are you, Sakura-san? A threatening letter, though. I do seem to remember the piece of paper she's holding. Sakura, that's... I'm sorry, I was cleaning your room and... I came across this by chance. It's a letter from Nissan, right? After school in the woods behind the archery dojo, I'm not angry about this morning, so you better come. If you don't come, I will kill you. Go home. Oh, hey. Yeah, there it is. Wow, that took a while to type. 10 lines when we're going to make a better for 3 or 4 years. Pretty cute, high quality. Such an anime stuff. He's a bit too bad about it. Nope. Sure, bot. I would love to see your portfolio. Although I don't have Instagram or any of the other ones that you try to pitch at me. Rereading it now, it does sound perfectly threatening. As you read it, you can't help but feel deadly omens starting to circle overhead. I see. It's no wonder that you'd misunderstand. But you sure did well guessing that it was from Tosaka. But this paper... Oh. But this paper... No, there isn't anyone in the whole town of Fuyuki that could write like this. Sisterly love that knows no bounds indeed. Player Mato Sakura, first yellow card. She does say I'm not angry, but there's no way she would have written this if she wasn't. I'm glad you noticed. And besides, well, what's with this kill business? It's more than just a plain threat, isn't it? Well, it is crossed out, though. But it definitely would be bad if someone took it literally. I can't let this pass, no matter if she's my older sister. I will protect you, senpai. That's right. If it's to legitimately defend yourself, it wouldn't be considered excessive force, would it? You have Discord? Yeah, well, that's right. They do try to go through Discord. Sakura mutters all riled up. If I don't clear up this misunderstanding, the consequences will be dire. She's using her fucking heavens feel poses. Oh no, it's okay, Sakura. I'm not really being threatened. It's not like Tosaka was being serious when writing this. It's a lie. Please don't lie to me, senpai. Instant reply. That would be the second yellow card. In other words, pretty much a red card already. No, I'm really not. Calm down, Sakura. What Tosaka says and what she actually does are entirely different things. And you know how she always goes overboard. Looks like she remembered something. Anger subsiding. You're right. And besides, it's been quite a while since I received that. It doesn't matter anymore, and I've already thrown it into the junk pile. So I'm gonna get it. Sure. Person. Not bot. Oh, is it really still? Is it still really all? But still, is it really all right? I did make sure to follow all the instructions, and so let's leave it at that. I don't want to receive another one of these. A letter written with a ruler made from newspaper scraps, or a print that looks like it's been copied about 20 times. Don't want any of those. I'm sorry, senpai. I just got a little upset. I understand. Anyone would be surprised by that. But if this isn't a threat, then wouldn't it be a love letter from Nissan? Nissan? Nah. I'm speechless. Normally love letters and threatening letters are 180, or rather 540-degree opposites of each other? Hold on. A full spin and then turning around. Why would Sakura say that? Sakura, you've lost me. But senpai, Nissan's saying that she's not angry but wants to meet you with one-on-one. If you're interested, please let me know, otherwise no worries. Not right now. Let the mic register. I am not interested, I'm very sorry. Let me get back to this. Couldn't you say that it's a normal love letter with an invitation to a date? As if. What kind of love letter would say, I'll kill you if you don't come? Rather, it shouldn't exist in the first place. One written by Nissan would. An iron bond is so strong it's terrifying. Also, she's right. The sisters that truly understand each other. And you even set it aside. No matter how you look at it, it's gotta be a love letter. I'm envious. No, I'm envious. I knew that I should have written you a love letter myself, senpai. What? That was a sudden turn from hyper excited to warm and fuzzy. If that's what you want, I could take as many as you like. Maybe it's the atmosphere, but I've just said something way out of my character. The conversation coming to an abrupt end, we stare at each other, blushing and embarrassed. Do you really mean it? Well, if you'd like to go somewhere, something I wouldn't mind, I mean. Words escape me. Finding it hard to look at each other straight, we both become aware of the fact that we're alone in the room. Subject. I gotta change the subject. So you said you were cleaning out, Sakura? That's right. Well, then back to it. Yeah, let me help too. Amidst the confusion, the priorities got mixed up in my head. Well, whatever. With this and that, the cleaning is about halfway done. Did you find something, senpai? Nah, just some tickets. Movie, perhaps? The fact that they're here means that the screening is long since over, probably. But wait, these are actually admission tickets. An invitation for free admission to Waku Waku Splash? The pool in Shinto. It's probably Fujini who got them. It's nice of her to bring them, but leaving them in a place like this isn't. Had it still been summer, we could have actually used them. What a waste. But you know, that pool is actually a year-round all-weather water resort. Now that you mention it, I do seem to remember inviting 2 other people now. An everlasting summer with neither autumn nor winter. That was the sales pitch, I think. Which means we can go there even now? They're still valid, too. Now that I think about it, we couldn't even go to the sea this summer. Sakura, would you be able to take care of the swimsuits? Yes, we happen to have bought some new ones just recently. Oh yeah, they did go shopping with Saber or something. And I've yet to see Sakura in a swimsuit, so here's... Sakura, how about we go there sometime? Now that we have free tickets and everything. Yeah? Really? Once you have time on the weekend, that is. Finding these here has to be the work of destiny. Right, then I'll gladly accompany you. Great, so it's settled. But maybe I should have made this offer into a love letter instead. But receiving an invitation in person is even better. Alright, I see. Alright then. Now that the date is promised, Sakura's swimsuit. Really looking forward to it. Senpai, shall we continue with the cleaning? Yeah, I think so. They're cute. Go out for a walk. That's a slightly different context. I'm gonna continue to just call it a day because I want to mess around a little bit more. Ooh. Oh, was that the? Hmm. Hmm. Oh, wow, really? Why is there so many things to do? Ah. Oh, this is the last day. Sakura. To the pool. I promised to go to the pool with Sakura. Fortunately, I've got the tickets. Sakura said she already bought herself a swimsuit. Right. And what about mine? Yep, got it. The one I used before. At least twice. All that's left is to call Sakura and... Sakura, you there? Yes, Senpai. Is that you? Please come in. Great, she's here. I steady my breathing and open the door. This looks like Tosaka's room, not Sakura's. But maybe I just don't know. Hello? You seem extremely tense, Shirou. Ugh. She should have told me if Ryder was going to be there as well. Her preemptive surprise attack ended up taking the initiative. Senpai, are you nervous? No, Sakura. Oh. No, Sakura. Boys should feel some innocent anxiety whenever they enter a girl's room. I once read that the complacence that comes in being lovers can eat into you like rust into an iron pan. Don't we already know each other quite well? Among the members of this household, Sakura is a particularly long-standing one. Although she and Ryder started living here pretty much at the same time. I guess. Sakura has been coming here daily for much longer than that. Sakura, Shirou is just going to settle here with an innocent look on his face. Before long, you will get dragged into his idle cohabitation lifestyle. Hold on, Ryder. Oh. Hold on, Ryder. No, yeah. Hold on, Ryder. That's not what I came to talk about. I have more important matters. Do you need me to do something, Senpai? Put things back when I shouldn't have it messing with. Come on. Well, something that needs to be done rather than something I want to do. Sakura, are you busy today? It's irritating to say the least. If Sakura was alone, I could be getting straight to the point, but now I can't help but be conscious of what I'm saying. No, nothing other than usual house chores. That's good. Now, I even made all sorts of promises, remember? Like buying a saucepan the next time you go shopping? Well, that too. But in, Shinto, remember? Movie? Hold on. Now I remember. Great, well then why don't we go? Is what I would have said, but Sakura suddenly blushed and grew silent. That must have been it, judging by her reaction. So, I'm going to go today. Sorry for being so sudden, Sakura. Oh, I see. I was just talking with Ryder about what I should do today. So the timing's just right, basically. Had it been a little late, the plans may have already been made. With that, I turn to the ever-present writer. Sorry about all the confusion, writer. No, I'm not exactly busy either. So if the two of you have plans, I shall just take care of the house or something in the meantime. Say, that pool we talked about before. Would you come too, writer? You have a swimsuit, don't you? Oh, God. Yes, we bought ours together. So that's how it was. In that case, we can probably all go together. That'd be great if somewhat unexpected. I think Ryder should relax sometimes too. I do take breaks, though Sakura does not see. But you are right. Ryder and the two of us are looking at each other. Today, however, I shall pass. I have been to that pool many times, so please go and enjoy it yourselves. Oh, I see. Too bad. Sakura's a little dejected. On the other hand, I strengthened my resolve. Sorry for getting your hopes up, Ryder. In a soft voice, I apologize quietly. If Ryder were to come along and get distracted and neglect Sakura. Not that I intend to, of course, but still. Could happen. Shirou. Ryder beckons to me. She whispers to me in a corner of the room away from Sakura. Sakura is incredible. What do you mean? No, I was simply wondering if I should not let you know beforehand. Should you be caught off guard at the pool and the unthinkable happen, I will not be there after all. And you're talking about Sakura's swimsuit? I steal a glance at Sakura. Sakura is staring at us, wondering what we're up to. Sakura's swimsuit. That might certainly be the case. But if we're talking about that, wouldn't you be just as amazing? No, I am rather plain. You know that's not true, Ryder. There's no way you would lose to Sakura in terms of all. So I would lose to Ryder, is it? That's odd. How did you manage to only catch that one part? Senpai and Ryder, what have you two been talking about? What were we talking about? You know, I sure like crab for dinner tonight. No, Shirou and I were talking about getting ready for your date. Yeah. You really had to be so blunt, Ryder. Hey, Senpai and I go into the pool, that's all. I think it would make a splendid date, Sakura. Shirou will give you his full and undivided attention today, so please rest easy. That's what I should say. Nope, what I said. That's it. Sakura and I are going to the pool together. And that would be my genuine date with Sakura. I guess. Conscious of each other, we both feel a little awkward. Senpai, please treat me well. Yeah. Well then, is that the plan for today? Yes. I need to prepare a few things, so would you please mind waiting for me? Of course, there's no way Sakura would only take 5 minutes to get ready like me. Then Sakura, I will handle the usual household chores. I'm so sorry, Ryder. For us to go off and play by ourselves? There's no need to apologize. Please enjoy yourselves. I can manage lunch here. Oops, shit. There goes OBS for some reason. Luckily, we are still recording. I think. Why is it taking so long to attempt to reconnect? Well, the recording's fine, and that's what's important, so I guess we're fine. For now, anyway. Rada tells the apologetic Sakura like like an older sister. And just to make sure Sakura doesn't try anything else, we leave her alone in the room. Sorry for getting your hopes up, Ryder. I feel like the arm isn't getting as much movement as it used to. No, this is my duty. Makes me feel better to hear you say that, but it sure would be nice if you came too. Shirou, are you disappointed because I cannot go? It does not seem like that much fun to me, but... Oh, Saber? There it is. Shirou, what is the matter? Saber, I'll be going out with Sakura for now. Yes, Sakura and Shirou will be spending some private time together, so we failures shall revel in camaraderie as we prepare our excuse for a lunch. Huh? Once again, Ryder murmurs something outrageous. I just stand there gaping at while Saber's taken aback. What? Ryder, what is we failures supposed to mean? Exactly as I said. Isn't that acceptable for us servants? Neither one able to win the attention of our masters to come together to nourish our friendship? She keeps pulling on Saber's hand. Looks like Ryder's trying to pull Saber away to keep her from interfering with her date? I guess. What do you mean? Explain yourself, Ryder. I'd rather not speak of something so unrefined, Saber. Something like that would only exacerbate our bitterness, and then even love could bloom with the salt of the wounds we lick together. That is absurd. That is absurd, as something the King of Heroes would say. You may be rude of me. This may be rude of me, but a snake is but a pale imitation of a dragon. Such nonsense. Both of them are serpents nonetheless. In the end, the difference is trivial enough for there to be affection between us. Though in our case, I suppose it will only come after a pointless confrontation to the death. Sounds like Ryder's getting carried away again. She actually upset about not being able to go out with Sakura and taking that on Saber? Shirou, please do something about Ryder. We're best to be friends. Please don't break anything when you fight. Decide what you want for lunch together, and please go order from somewhere. Understood. Well then, Saber, as fellow scale bearers, shall we spend a day chilling each other's spines? Senpai? Ryder? What's going on? Since when did she start watching all this? Without me noticing, Sakura had come up behind us. Oh, are you all done? That was kind of fast. Yes, I get everything prepared ahead of time, just in case. It's so like Sakura to be completely and thoroughly prepared. I guess I wasn't the only one looking forward to this. The two of us stare at the corridor Ryder has gone off to. Both of us are at a loss after watching their exchange. It looks like Ryder was quite lonely after all. I think this and that are completely different. I wonder if she's just using this as an excuse to tease Saber. I do hope that's all there is to it. I wonder if they'll be alright for lunch. Should we make something for them? Nah, leave them be. I'm looking forward to asking those two just what on earth they got into the beating. I'm quite interested in finding out just what kind of lunch this mismatched pair would have. Why is that word so hard for me? Either way, neither of them can cook, so really? I thought Ryder could cook. So going out is the best thing they can do. Alright, should we leave about now? Yeah, I'm looking forward to going to this very much, Senpai. Then we're off. Hey, you two. We'll be back by evening, alright? Can Saber and Ryder even hear me? I'm a little bothered by the lack of response. A little wary. Should we check up on them one more time? Nah. Well, whatever they're doing, I'm sure they'll be fine. I just want to hear an explosion as we leave. We arrive at Shinto. After another 10 minutes, after another 10-minute walk, we're at Waku Waku Splash. Zavan. If we had known it was this close, it would have been nice to come sooner. Yeah, but I'm not sure how to put it. Can't say I'm too happy about this. I wonder if a business like this will ever turn a profit in this countryside town. Seems overdone by the whims of some rich guy's corporation. If they're actually serious about this, then it's something they can only offer my condolences for. Anyway, today was certainly fun. That so? Yeah, well, I suppose seeing really is believing. I suppose the same applies to Sakura and her swimsuit. It was enough to elicit an incredible compliment from Ryder herself. One can't help but wonder what the destructive force it carries. Personally, I'm hoping for a One Piece this time. Huh? Senpai, are you coming? Oh, right, sorry. Spaced out for a second there. No, that was undoubtedly a dangerous line of thought. How shameful of me. It's just a date with Sakura and our bathing suits on. What are you nervous about? We've been spending our daily lives together. We've been cooking together in the kitchen for more than 2 years. So this shouldn't really be any different from bathing together, right? Wait, bathing? Shit. Holy crap, I almost self-destructed without even knowing it. Senpai, should we be turning back now? I hear you. It's right here. Right here. I suppose you're right about Saber-san after all? Thought it, Sakura. But I can't exactly explain my unease to her, can I? Wow, I see it, Senpai. Do you have the tickets? They're all here. Forgetting them is out of the question. All right. The changing rooms are separate, so I'll wait for you outside, okay? Got it. See you in a bit, Senpai. Wow, for the third time now. Waka waka splash. Well then. Changing and then going into the pool. This all feels like a dream. The reason for that is simple enough. That is, Sakura's figure in a swimsuit. For instance, I know that Saber's pretty and slim, therefore I can at least guess what I'm going to see. Yet I'm completely in the dark with Sakura. She does wear a lot of really baggy clothes. It's like fighting a decisive battle against an enemy with an instant kill weapon while being blindfolded. Noble phantasm, huh? A totally improper example comes to mind. If Ryder were to come with her, the imminent force of impact would be undoubtedly pulverize the existence of Emiya Shirou into microbial remnants, left to be obliterated within the sterile, chlorinated environment of the pool. I was like, look, she got that curvy chest and ass. But even so, Sakura's waist is so slim. Wait, stop. Hold yourself together, man. Just take it easy. Composure's the ticket for invincibility. Like that, I sit by the poolside, grasping my knees. Terribly shameless of me, but I absolutely do have to maintain my current posture. I take a deep breath to calm myself down before Sakura comes out. Senpai, sorry for making you wait. I hear a merry voice. Steel yourself, man. The more you know about a noble phantasm, the less of a threat it becomes. Rather than having weird fantasies, you should actually have it. Oh my god. Isn't this one is this one amazing indoor pool? They really managed to build it. Oh my god. What was that just now? Look, Senpai, they even have a water slide. I'd imagine this pool to only be 50 meters. Senpai, is something the matter? You could tell he's having a hard time because he's looking everywhere else. Flashbang! At last, my mind finally gets used to all this stimulation. Sakura in a bikini, exposing a wondrous amount of skin. Her pearly skin shines through it all. I can't take my eyes off her supple, voluptuous body, just barely covered by the little fabric. To that end... Wow, gee. How is it? Does it look good on me? Yeah. Well... At first I thought this was a little too bold. Then I realized Saber-san and Ryder both have two-piece suits. So I had to work up some courage. I see. So that's how it was. Well, thanks for this newfound... blah, blah, blah. I see. So that's how it was. Well, thanks to this newfound boldness of hers, I'm having trouble staying on my feet. It suits you. That is... yeah. Looks like my vocabulary has degenerated to beneath that of a kid in primary school. Every time I look at Sakura, this... No, that's bad. Senpai, is there something strange about the way I look? There's absolutely nothing wrong with the way you look. There's nothing wrong with me, and that's why I'm looking directly up at the ceiling. Just the sight of her ample cleavage and smooth, furry neck makes my indecent self dizzy with unspeakable thoughts. We're at the long-awaited pool, yet the male side of me can't help but think indecent things at this moment. Senpai? Firmly, Sakura grabs my hand. Looking at me right in the face, she says, "Please look at me properly, Senpai. This will be very embarrassing for me if you don't take a good look." Sakura's cheeks slightly redden. Certainly me being embarrassed is just going to make her feel the same. Times like these, it's up to her companion to get a hold of himself. As I calm down, sense and reason return to my mind. First of all, I should clearly state my thoughts. Moves. Crap, my heart's pounding like crazy. You look absolutely cute, Sakura.
Really? You're not just flattering me, are you?
Silly. If I was just trying to flatter you, wouldn't I have gushed much more amazing compliments than that?
I did it. It really was worth it to wear a two-piece after all. I'm so happy, senpai.
Sakura tightly embraces my arm. Looking at her chest was just fine, but I don't think my heart was prepared to touch it. Anyway, why don't we go swim? And cool off my head in the water. At this rate, I keep brushing against her skin like this. My entire body will undoubtedly overheat. Hello, bot number 2.
Right, we've been wanting to come here so long after all.
With Sakura still clinging to me, I turn to face the water side. Although I'm a little worried about other people staring at us, the most important thing is that we get in the pool. Although it's already October, within the dome it feels just like summertime. I know that what's beaming down from above isn't the summer sun. Still, when I'm soaked in the pool, I can't feel anything but summer.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Please wait for me, senpai.
Sakura awkwardly swims over to me. She's not a total beginner, but it's clear she's not entirely confident yet. Sakura swims in the manner of someone who hasn't learned to float properly. Are you okay? We're not like racing anything, so there's no need to rush. Besides, you can just walk here.
Yeah, I'll try my best.
Using something that looks like the front crawl, she swims over. I suppose at this rate I'll be giving swimming lessons?
I finally caught up to you. You must be so fast because you train often, don't you?
Nah, my time's probably about average. It's not like I have swimming practice every day.
Really? Swimming 25 meters freestyle is the best I could manage myself.
Certainly the way she swims, it would be difficult. Sakura puts unnecessary stress on her limbs. Although it looks like looks like it should be easy enough to correct by focusing on endurance and just floating. Sakura, I guess swimming really isn't one of your strengths?
I'm generally weak when it comes to exercise of any kind. But I think archery fits me rather well.
What a mysterious side of hers. Besides, just increasing her popularity and social skills, becoming the archery club captain also has improved Sakura's muscle tone. Nice. Although I should point out that drawing the bowstring takes more than strength alone.
Senpai, you must be good at sports. I'm rather envious.
Thanks, but it's more like I'm a jack of all trades and master of none. Personally, I think it'd be better just to specialize in one area. Speaking of specialties, I guess that would be archery for me. Once my feelings are settled, I suppose it wouldn't be a bad idea to take up the bow again. Alright, archery isn't the issue now, it's the pool. Swimming. At the pool. Sakura, so what, can you swim?
I'm not that good at the backstroke.
That would be awesome.
What?
No, nothing. What a failure I am. Thanks to these dirty thoughts, I'm on the verge of getting a nosebleed. Giving the backstroke with that chest. With his breast sticking out of the water would cause unexpected water resistance. Probably. Definitely. I dare say.
I can't do the butterfly, and I can just barely manage the breaststroke. And because my front crawl is slow,
Usually it's the opposite. I see. That's just like you, Sakura.
If there is something I'm good at.
She happily remembers something. Really? Could it be like the high dive or water polo goalie? I suggest things that don't really have anything to do with swimming. Waving her hand, Sakura giggles.
It's diving.
She sticks out her sizable chest as she says that. Huh? My eyes widen. Diving? As in free diving?
Let's see. It's a secret, but I have some confidence in my ability to hold my breath while underwater.
Ah, so that's it. It's quite simple gloating atmosphere in the air. Just how long can she actually hold her breath? Sakura's a tough girl, so I'm sure she'll last long. Right. Right now, it's Sakura's chance to shine. Then want to compete? Free diving?
Huh? A contest? With you, senpai?
Yeah. After I give the signal to dive, the first person to come up loses. The loser has to treat the winner to lunch.
What?
She flies into a flustered panic. Seeing as I'm not that great at freediving, it should be a good match with Sakura. Okay, countdown. 4.
Yeah, then senpai, please go ahead.
That's the spirit, Captain Mato. Well then, 3, 2, 1, go! With all my might, I take a deep breath and dive. We're underwater. Trying to keep my body from floating up, I sink below the surface. Sakura said she's confident when it comes to free diving, but I wonder how long she can hold it. She never did tell me a time after all. Soon I could no longer distract myself with such thoughts. Even though I saved up a lot of air in my lungs, there isn't that much oxygen in it. Rather, not moving my lungs is suffocating. Little by little, precious air starts to leak out of my mouth. I wonder how Sakura's doing. Ah, there she is. Her expression looks pretty relaxed. Sound seems so far away. Detached from the bustle of the pool, this is a different place where the noise doesn't reach. Though I can't hear the clamor of voices, the sounds of flutter kicks randomly pass by. Oh, interesting. I feel the water pressure wrapping around my body. Just how much time has passed? The air I inhaled is slowly starting to come out. Oh. Seems easy enough when you first hold your breath, but gradually you start to feel that you definitely don't have enough air. The circus has become intense. I can still hold it a little longer. This is Sakura's field of expertise, so I want to do my best to be her opponent. Even with that thought, my lungs are screaming for air. Sakura, impressive. Her expression hasn't changed at all. Even though we're underwater, there's no difference from when she's above ground. Looking at her, I can't laugh at her at all. On the other hand, Sakura seems to be looking at me with an impish smile. This is becoming more and more difficult. I regretfully watch the air spilling out of my mouth, wishing I could take back the oxygen bubbles. As my air runs out, water begins to come in through my nose. Sakura seems to be watching with delight. I can't come up first. If Sakura's having so much fun with a simple game like this, I'll play with her for a few more seconds. Damn it. Looks like this is my limit. At this rate, I'll suffocate. Just a few more seconds. I keep Sakura company for 10 more seconds.
Senpai?
Sound that I shouldn't be able to hear underwater. The way she moves as she swims over to me. For someone who's supposed to be bad at swimming, she moves as gracefully as a mermaid. Oh, her scene is an underwater one. That's fun. Oh. A warm hand touches my face. She really does get the best scenes here. Our lips meet. In this underwater world, air is passed to me from mouth to mouth. It was a warm, much-needed aid. As relief floods me while my lungs greedily devour the much-needed oxygen, I feel the vivid richness of her soft lips. Sakura smiles through the water. In front of my satisfied self, Sakura swims towards the surface. I'm having trouble making sense of what just happened. Sakura's mysterious actions. Saving me despite our contest. The softness of her lips and the fire of her breath in my lungs. I think someone's calling Emiya senpai. That's right. Sakura's up above. There's no need to stay down here anymore. My mind and vision blurring, I kick towards the surface.
Ah, looks like it's my loss, senpai.
Uh-huh. Taking a huge breath, I savor the fresh air. Sakura, who came up first, looks as though she'd already caught her breath. Oh. What? No, I'm the one who lost.
But the rule wasn't the first person to come up loses.
Oh, the rule was the first person to come up loses. Oh, I didn't beat you fairly since you gave me air. Speaking of which, why? It's a question I really shouldn't have asked. A question that should have been pondered by diving once again and staying at the bottom of the pool until I figured it out.
Senpai, are you angry?
I'm not mad. Actually, I'm really happy that you saved me. But that's what worries me. Why did you do that, Sakura?
Well, senpai, you look like you're in a lot of pain.
Huh?
I'm sorry, it just came into my head. I saw you trying your best to struggle, so I just felt that I had to help you. Without thinking, I'm sorry.
Sakura apologizes. In other words, regardless of victory or defeat, Sakura did that just because she wanted to help me. I shouldn't be unhappy. As Sakura recalls it, she blushes. The underwater kiss was so pleasant that she's still embarrassed about it.
But I still lost, so I'll treat you to lunch. Treat you to lunch.
No, I cheated, so it should be my treat.
But nobody saw you cheat, so I shouldn't have any problems with that.
That's right. Sakura was the one who came up first, so it's her.
I looked away for a second. Excuse us.
What was that just now? Sakura, just now, could that have been?
Huh? Perhaps it was just an accidental resemblance? Well then, let's have lunch like this. Senpai, please buy the drinks. I'll take care of the food.
We'll call it a draw since it didn't count, huh? Roger that. Fucking pushed her back under. If I had to say so, Sakura doesn't get anything out of this. But if she were to kiss me underwater again during a rematch, I have a feeling I would really become useless. I feel like some of Sakura's breath is still lingering in my throat. I place my fingers near my mouth in the hope that it'll warmly melt away. Yeah, isn't that one?
Senpai, is there anything in particular you'd like for lunch?
Hearing that, my gaze returns to Sakura. But the memory of the kiss still makes me a little dizzy. Somehow my mind feels completely clear. That's right. Since it's like summer by the beach, yakisoba would be nice. Oh, yeah.
Is that so?
Look, yakisoba is meant to be enjoyed at the beach house or festival booth, right? So why not look forward to the stands? Why look forward to it at the stands here?
It certainly isn't something you'd find at a fancy restaurant. It's odd, though, that assorted yakisoba is found in Chinese restaurants.
Somehow our conversation always turns to cooking. Well, I'm a little unsteady on my feet after my earlier experience, but I guess we'll swim again after the lunch break.
Do you want to try the water slides after lunch, senpai?
That sounds great. After all, we should, alright, Shall we play until we're all worn out?
Yeah, then let's eat a lot and build up our stamina.
Looks like we'll be playing for a while yet. The time Sakura and I have together is precious, so we'll enjoy ourselves to our heart's content.
Your shoulders look stiff, Senpai.
It's because the pool makes me move all the muscles I never use. Ow, ow. In the end, we played to our hearts out until the evening. While going down the water slide, fighting against the wave pool, and fixing Sakura's curious swimming style, we were soaked in the water all day. We swam until our fingertips were like prunes. Eventually, by a silent agreement, both of us figured we should go back before sunset.
We should go practice at the pool more regularly, don't you think?
In that case, it would be better to join a fitness club. But that's the one I wanted. I played with Sakura at Waka Waka Splash, so we should return to the summer days once again. The confusion I felt during that kiss we shared underwater is now carved into my memory. Interesting. After that, I wasn't so flustered at the sight of Sakura's swimsuit-clad figure. If you compare it to what we did back then, it's no big deal. If I think about it like that, the kiss we had was more like a good luck charm.
If you go to the pool during the summer, don't you think the more tropical feeling would be fun?
Midsummer in October is already weird enough. I wonder what it would be like if we actually went during the summer. Complete snow. It would be more like a tropical Hawaiian mood. But then again, there are more options during the actual summer. Next summer, I want to go to the beach.
Yeah, I think the ocean would certainly have much more space, and there might even be seawater baths and beach houses.
And we could break open a watermelon in the sand, huh?
Saber-san and Ryder would probably get a little too serious about it, though.
Wouldn't it be even more so if Fujini came along and whipped out her wooden sword? Kendo stick? I imagine a bizarre scene of watermelon breaking on the beach. Even if I prepared a dozen watermelons, it'd probably still become a contest. We both break into grins as we imagine the same spectacle.
It would be so wonderful if we could go all together with Nissan and Iliya-san and Mitsuzuri-senpai.
That would be nice, but I still wish we could just be the two of us at the beach, like today. Then Sakura and I could once again share the same time we had together today. Like on the evening beach, the two of us could watch the sunset together. Shirou is never more of a sappy romantic than when he's hanging with Sakura.
Senpai.
Sakura entwines her fingers with mine. The two water-soaked hands join up as if stuck together. I feel her heartbeat throbbing through my palm.
Oh. Look, it's the first evening star.
Sakura points to the western sky. It's a star shining against the dark red sky. The evening star, huh?
That's right. I look forward to searching for the first star at the beach with you, Senpai. We'll definitely go, right?
Yeah, I nod. We have no reason to refuse. I want the same thing after all. Let's go home, Sakura. Saber and Ryder are both waiting for us.
We have to prepare dinner. I wonder if they even managed to eat lunch.
I have a hunch they only had yakisoba and frankfurters. Well, we'll soon hear about it from them. We start down the road home. All while holding hands the entire way. We're back.
Yes, we've returned.
Oh, they're cute. Oops, shit. Okay, well, I guess that was that. Let's see if we got any more Tosaka Shrine stuff. Oh, but I felt flat broke. Ye gods who absolve our human misfortunes, please guard us from disaster and purify our listens. To thee I pray. In order to keep from offending the gods, it's very important to cleanse yourself, and of course one cannot forget the end. Important of all, donations. Over everything else, donations. Understood? On the bottom of the screen are your current funds. Using your funds, you can buy Omikuji, fortunes, and Emma, photo pictures. One Omikuji cost 100 yen. The fortunes range in type from great luck to great misfortune. The contents vary from business, love, and academics to travel and lost items. If you're dissatisfied with results, then you've got the cash. Try again for a better one. Is A-okay. Although, it would probably behoove you to show the appropriate restraint. Emma varying price. Hovering your cursor over the Emma will display its cost. So select carefully if consulting what remains of your wallet. Depicted on the Emma are various character images, backgrounds, or other pictures in this fan disc. It seems there are some rare and just plain strange ones among them too. Well, you probably guessed that already. Be sure to check out your short comments on each one you buy. Yeah, yep, we've already seen this. I guess like 38 Emma in all. Interesting. I should say, do it even if it costs you your life. Think about the financial fate of our household. Fun selling it. What do you think about your sharp one? You're studying 500 yen while this increases as you move through the game. The method is top secret. To stock information. Here's a bonus hint. There's several ways to increase your funds. First is to progress through the story. Maybe you should try to keep your eyes peeled for any episodes relating to money. Interesting. Or challenge some traditional Japanese games. Or just be born with good fortune or something. Your funds will increase at that warning, so keep that in mind. Interesting. I'm here too, you know. What a comedy duo. Yeah, it's introduction. Oh. Oh, because I don't have any, they don't even allow. Okay. I just want to see. Okay. What is that? 600 yen? Nice. 800 yen. 800. Okay. We're getting there. I wonder how many we have. They said there were 38 of them, right? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 15, 20, 25. Interesting. We're getting there. This is probably what they mean by traditional Japanese games. I would play it again on the camera, but like really loud. And I don't want to. Anyway, that's it. That's one whole loop. We are you know what? Why not? Or was it special? Like a fun Takeshi's Castle type thing. Assault Einsburg. Figuring out what all this is. Yeah. I don't think they mean anything, but fun to do. Choose the mouse. Welcome, chosen ones. The time is to go to challenge the Winter Castle. We watch your every step. Many great trials await you. The image of your loved ones and family in your heart. I want you to overcome them all. 3 more days until we're free. No, shake it off and become one with your master and servant and be a legend. Are you even listening? The devil is still an apprentice daring to challenge me, her teacher. Could it be she wants a heroine seat for herself? Put simply, you are also in trouble. Peaceful times have finally come to an end. Yes, you, the nonchalant ones, lacking any attention whatsoever. You will soon understand what that ankle biter of a holy grail feels. Remember the time you feared your own place? Yes, like that. But now I am Taiga, stern to the bow of heartless worship with no mercy on board. Engraved in my heart the spirit of my mind. Soldiers, I wish you luck in your valiant struggles. Flare up one-shot lighters. And make sure you read the tutorial. Relying on pure chance will not keep you alive. However, as you keep progressing, remember that luck is still the final unknown. just gonna turn my headset down because it's gonna get really loud. Acha jump. Nope, that happened. We'll do jump. We'll do jump. Ah, fuck. Ah. Damn it. Oh wow. Ooh. Good thing I wasn't standing there. Hello, person named Yukiyami, who is actually going by that name. Oh fuck. We're close to finishing up today's stuff. I just wanted to do a little special fun thing. Ah, damn it. Where am I supposed to go from there? Ah, fuck. Jump. Oh, fuck. Oh, I can jump on Saber. That's funny. And nothing but a piece of paper inside. Jump there. Yes. Nothing but a piece of paper. Just like Lancer. Can I jump straight there? Yes. Yay! What a silly little game this thing has. We jump. Futamini Kiryu's shaggy hair on the back of his head is actually detachable. Yay! I blacked out. Did I mushroom trip? That's funny. Did I choose it is or isn't? Oh, hey, it's Nasu. What's the timing? Oh. Make it, yeah! Very silly. Go! Ow! Now! I don't think I'm gonna make it. I don't think I'm gonna make it. Huh. Yeah! Ah! Come on. Oh, because I need to build my health and then go. Go, 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 go. Ah. Oh, I can stop timing the. Okay, yes. That's the rest of recovery. Yes, I understand now. Third. Where's Saber? Did Saber like fall down or something? That's funny. Yay! Between Scylla and Laserhead. With a little flower shield. Ow! Run, Archer, run! Interesting. Run, Archer, run! Ow! Ow! Flower shields! Ow! Oop, shit. Didn't mean to do that. Return to game. Ow! Oh gosh. Did I fall? Oh no! Damn you, Gil. Ow. Get away from me. What? Oh, I'm using her as a shield. Let's go. Thank you for your help, Saber. Yes. That's fun. The true Saber's trying to make Jean d'Arc. You're funny, game. You're really funny. Yay! Did Zero come out then? Officer Fuji's radio is Mexican. It's not a lie. Ahem. You've done admirably in surviving the Patel Chosen Ones. The tested council is right before you. Throw down the challenge to the silver-haired mistress, but take care. And with that, my fellow troops, I wish to give you a few hard-roll with encouragement. Listen up. Comrades! Seeing blood being washed with blood, the display of violence brings a tear to your teachers. No, your commander's eyes. Why can you not get along? Why must you stop your fellow soldiers? And by the way, wasn't that mushroom big enough? At any rate, you will not be able to defeat the girl with such unsightly behavior. That's right. You'll have to attack her together at once. Well, that's what I was told anyway. Come now, let us unite and forget the cold lands of treachery. Once and for all, fallen comrades, tears of the final struggle, unforeseen conclusion. A commercial break at the right spot. The adventure is ending where everyone's chasing something flying along the embankment. All the scenery in your mind. Go forth and be brave, O chosen ones. Do not hold back and shine like the sun. Berserker, die Lorelei. Ow. Give me a chance. Nothing. Damn it. Is there ever anything? Ow. 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 Did I move? Berserker. I need to heal. It was dangerous, but I got it. It was a trap. I'm invincible! It's gone away. Oh no! Caster's down. It's just me now. Nope. Right, it's still up. Ow. Oh. Ow. Do it. It was a booby trap. Ah. Ah. We're not gonna make it. Apple. Wait, no. Food. Yes. Ow. You can't kill me like that. Especially when you already pushed me away. Ow. Ow. I'm being bullied. Nuts. No. Do I get my points? Can I keep any money that I'm supposed to earn? Did I actually earn money off of that? No. I probably need to beat it. Anyway. That was a fun little 10-minute distraction. Anyway, yeah. That'll be that for today, guys. I today. I guess we found our path to the end, but I don't want it to end yet. So I think what's going to happen is at some point I'm going to go through a bunch of empty loops and try and see if I can get that quiz ogre thing going and see what that earns me. And then I think I'll just keep looping it until we finish everything, and then we'll see where this takes me. I don't know if there's like any game after, like there's a not new game plus, but like if we're allowed to basically clean up afterwards. But I'm not really gonna take any risks, and I do want to see all of what Hollow Ataraxia has for me. So, to that end, I hope you guys have a lovely rest of your day, rest of your week. Hope you guys take care of yourselves, and remember, being afraid of how it turns out isn't an excuse to not try. And if you quit before, okay, if you want to improve on a skill and you quit before you get any better, you're just always going to be bad at that skill. So never quit making a skill that you want better. I could have said that better. Anyway, hope you guys have a lovely rest of your day. Bye. We'll see you later. Bye. Bye.